Hey everyone, thanks for joining me in today's episode of Super Smooth's Test It, Fix It, and Run It, where I take one of my locomotives that's been sitting around and I test it, and if necessary, fix it, and I'll definitely run it. So let's see what today's locomotive is. I guess I'll need to change the intro because on today's I Know What I Have, we have, courtesy of eBay, this new old stock Houston and Texas Railroad boxcar kit. While the ad says that it's used, it sure looks new to me. It doesn't look like it's ever been put together. The ad says that everything you need to complete the kit is here, including the wheels and trucks. There they are. Although, do those reefer? Do those really belong on this thing? Oh, well, I don't know. Anyhow, looks nice. Nice logo. Looks like something to be fun to build. And it can be yours for the price of $1,529.15. But you do get free shipping, and I guess you can try to negotiate this one down with the best offer. But you're getting this at a steal because it was $1,799.00. But you're saving $15 off, $269.85. So there you go. Go out and get it if this is what you need. Today's subscriber count is 2096, and that gives us a couple interesting locomotives, including this Chicago and Northwestern 060 switcher, this Lehigh Valley 462 looks pretty nice, and the Belgian Franco Costi quadruplex steam engine. Yes, it's the only one of its kind in the world ever, and its wheel arrangement is 062 plus 24242 plus 260. Woo doggy, that's a lot of maintenance, I'm sure. All right, well, today's locomotive isn't going to be nearly this intensive in terms of maintenance. In fact, it's another Mantua, and I think I'm finally getting through these. And I'm pretty sure this one is the President Adams, is that right? It's in really nice shape. Certainly not quite as nice as my quote-unquote collectible Mantua, but it doesn't look like it's had a ton of use. And I did show this in another video because it was lying around and I had already taken the Mantua collectible apart. So, in fact, they were kind of next to each other in packaging, and that's why they're right there together. So now I'm going to finally go ahead and try to run this and see what happens. And it's pretty much exactly like the collectible, except it's just not quite as nice, right? But otherwise, it looks exactly the same. But it does have a different motor. It has this big chunk open frame motor, and so I don't know if I'd quite want to deal with that with a DCC conversion. I'd have to put it on an ammeter to see what kind of amperage it drew, but I think it's going to be okay. So I think it's all right. So let's go ahead and get this down on the track. I'm feeling it. It feels fine. There's not a lot of resistance. I don't think this was used very much at all. It was obviously well cared for. So I think we're in good shape here. Let's go ahead and plop it down on the track. And let's see what we get out of this, shall we? I should probably go to rollers straight away, but doggone it. I'm a gambler. We'll just see if it goes or not. I really have no idea what to expect, so let's get it on here. And all right. Let's get it on here, and I think we'll be able to give this a try. It's not quite got it. It's hard to do this while doing this. So there we go. All right. Okay, well that works just fine. It's a little bit screechy because I think some things are pretty dry in here. So let's start to go ahead and take care of that. Let's put some Super Smooth onto the main drive gear. And that'll be plenty. Actually, it's probably a little bit too much, but it'll be fine and won't goop up in there or anything, and it should distribute pretty well. So I think that will help, and we will start to go ahead and just oil everything up. And usually that kind of higher pitch screeching generally indicates that the motor itself, the motor bearings need some lubricant. So I don't know if I feel like getting up in there right now because I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with this thing. I'm certainly not going to DCC it in this condition. So if I am going to use it, I will probably pull that motor out and replace it with something a little bit more modern that probably doesn't take up as many amps. So we'll just sort of do this, and yeah. And I've decided, well, I've got this thing here, I'll go ahead and just pull the keeper off of the bottom, pull the base plate off, and we'll just go ahead and lubricate all that stuff too while we're at it. I've got flatheads. Ick. All right. Let's go ahead and do that. Again, nice full bearing, so that's good. Maybe we'll just simply put some PTFE grease in there, and that should be good enough. The Teflon will handle it. And I'm not going to do the motor. It's just not worth it to me to do that, because, like, again, if I'm going to use this for anything, I'll switch that out. So let's see how we're doing here. Okie dokie, well, there wasn't too much to that one for what it's worth. It just came up and ran pretty well, so I really don't have anything bad to say about that. Can't beat that. It ran right off the bat, so okay, well, that was, I guess, a bit anticlimactic. I want to drag this out longer, have something cool to show you, but basically it just turned into a basic maintenance tutorial. So let's see if it works here. Let's see if it pulls this Rivarossi consist. As you can see, the lights up. Looks really nice. It looks great. The colors match. I like it. I really like this scheme. I think this looks good rolling down the track. Actually had another one of these lying around, and I think this is the last one of these that I have. But this one was in a slightly sorrier state, for the lack of a better way to put it. Yeah, but the net effect here was the same, and actually the motor was a little bit more seized, so I kind of was forced to go in and work with that one. But oh yes, I have the cab, but this one worked also. So there you have it. These things just run, and they're in a way bulletproof. And as long as nothing's seized up, they keep going. And I know a lot of people have, a lot of good experiences with these. I mean, do you have one? Let me know. I'm curious as to what your experience has been. So far, I've never had one of these that I wasn't able to get running pretty quickly. All right, like usual, I'd appreciate it if you'd let me know what you think. Certainly, it helps me out if you like and subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this, or even if you don't, but you just want to help me out, I'd appreciate a subscription. Please check out the links in my description, and I've given you a coupon that you can use on the entire site. So, until next time, thanks for being here. I appreciate it a lot. Take care. Happy model railroading. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.